I don't have an intro, but I have a brand new video for you. It's a very short one, but hopefully a good one. We are back in our base game zoo, meaning that we're in our zoo where our challenge is to only build using base game pieces and animals. But in this video, there's no animal because we are building a little bit of a food stall. You can, across from the playground, you can buy some fries and some milkshakes. So very much what a kid would hope for at a day at a zoo, and obviously good for the zoo because you take your kids to the playgrounds, they're gonna ask for fries and milkshakes. Marketing, and that's what we're building today. I will say before I forget, I did use quite a few blueprints in this one. Not really for the kitchen, surprisingly, but I did do a little bit of a break room to the side because I had some room left. And I'm not sure if one of the pieces is actually base game compatible. So I'll have to check that. I didn't find a piece that was, striking as not from the base game. But I will check and see, and maybe there's a copy machine in the break room, maybe we'll have to take that out when I realize that there's no base game pieces in there. But like always, the blueprints that I've used will be in the description of this. And after all, this is a very short video, and I'm so happy that it is. Not because I don't want to talk to you guys, but I woke up today with the worst headache. Well, no, I didn't wake up with a headache. I went to bed really late because update to 2 videos ago, I did buy a Switch and I did start playing Animal Crossing, but so I went to bed very late because I was up playing. And for some reason, I woke up again after a couple of hours. I didn't have anything to do today, so I knew that I could sleep in. But I did not sleep in. I woke up, I was like, here we go. I'm good for the day. And I got up, started my day, and I regretted that. Because, I've gotten the worst headache, mid through the day. And I still have to go to the bank, because my rent got higher. So I have to change my rent payments, and that's such a thing you don't want to do when you already have a headache. But that's what I'm gonna do after this. And nothing to do with you, but I thought I would say that in case I sound kind of bored or weird today. I really, really have such a bad headache, and I wish I had slept a bit more. But for I don't know what my body did. My body was like, yeah, no, we're good to go. Wake up. And I did. But yeah, I don't know. It's not the worst thing. But yeah, in a second there, I will place a menu thing. I did forget to put anything on there, but you will see that in the real-time part. It's just some lines. So nothing actually written. I try to write something, but it's one of those weird billboards where the letters are vertical? Diagonal. No, not diagonal. From top to bottom. But yeah, that's one of those things, and so I couldn't use that as a menu, unfortunately. If I'm talking weird, by the way, it's not just a headache. I also burned my tongue yesterday. It was so stupid. My microwave broke, and so now I'm back in the Stone Ages and have to warm things up using a pot on a stove. So yeah, I wanted to warm up soup, and I wanted to try if it was warm enough because I'm not used to warming things up on the stove. And let me tell you, it was more than warm enough. It was too warm, one might say. So it had pretty weird shaped noodles in it, and so they were kind of filled with boiling soup, and I tried if it's good, and I bit into it, and all the hot soup got into my mouth. I know my tongue is super burned. I looked at it in a mirror and it looks super creepy. But yeah, so it doesn't hurt to speak, but I do feel it, if that makes sense. What does hurt is drinking carbonated anything, because when I woke up and I was or not woke up, but when I realized, mid through my day that, oh no, you are tired, I got myself an energy drink, and that is not it. It hurts. I don't know. I feel very old today. It's very much, retirement home over here. But yeah, I don't know. And that's my day. But I'm really glad that I've gotten this done. It was quite funny. I picked up Animal Crossing yesterday. I got the Switch off eBay, and the seller was so good. That was perfect. Honestly, you can give them a review stuff, but on eBay you can't type anything. You can just cross things that were good about it, and I made a cross or ticked every box. Everything was good, and the Switch looks like it's never been used. So I got really, really lucky there, and it was a bit more expensive than I wanted to spend on a used Switch, but I could actually pick it up pretty close to my work as well, so everything was just perfect about that offer. So I got that, and then obviously I need Animal Crossing, but it was a torture to get to the place of buying something off of eBay. I've only ever bought one other thing off of eBay, and that went perfectly, but the first person I talked to, a few hours later, I've gotten an email from eBay that the seller got banned for, illegal activities, and I was like, cool. And then I talked to so many people, and they were all weird. They all wanted me to pay via PayPal friends and family. So basically the one where if they never send you what you bought, then you have no way of getting your money back. So I was like, no, I don't do that. And they started discussions about oh, it's not a scam. And it's like, yeah, well, I don't want it then. That's why I ended up getting something where I could pick it up and pay in cash. So in case you're wondering, you weren't, but I still told you because I still got time left. And just a second, going back to the build, I may or may not have built a fryer or a frying machine, or I don't know what you really call it, but the thing that you do fries in. It's very basic, but I don't know, I just, something about it said to me build a fryer, and I did. So yeah, I don't know, it's not super detailed, but if you'd want a blueprint of it, I can totally make one. Can't guarantee that I will catch all the little fries, because right now I'm putting in individual fries. But yeah, it's a bit goofy, but I felt like it. So if you want it, let me know. But like I said, it's not the best. It's just kind of a background for the fries. I also wanted to place a coffee machine thing, and I found a super cool coffee machine on the workshop. And then I didn't find it anymore when I was building. It didn't show up. So I have to check if I actually maybe accidentally unsubscribed to that item. But yeah, I didn't end up placing it. Maybe I'll do later on. And I also didn't check if the coffee machine had any DLC items in them. So that's it. But anyway, back to my story about Animal Crossing. So it was horrible buying off of eBay. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get the game from eBay, because it was also still Black Friday sales. Online you could still order with Black Fridays, because it was the Sunday. And in the end, ordering it from a electronics seller was €10 more than if I had gotten it off of eBay, on what most people priced it on eBay. And I was like, I'm not gonna go through all of that for €10, and also then I would have had to wait for shipping, and so that way I could go to the mall and pick it up the next day, and it was fine. So I only had one day where I had a Switch, but I didn't have the game. So and then I got home from picking up the game, and I've also bought candy, and I went to unpack my bag, and I was like, ooh, candy. And I sat down on my PC and started playing Planet Zoo. You would think that I'm excited to finally get to play Animal Crossing, but it was, I don't know, I'm so easily distracted. It's really something. Yeah. So I think in a couple of seconds we'll do a quick real-time part, and then I'll go pay my rent and probably go back to playing Animal Crossing. But yeah, see you in the real-time part. Enjoy the couple of seconds of music that you have left. Hello, hello. A little bit of a scenic view from our bear enclosure here. That dude is still stuck up there. So just to give you an overview, this is the Bear Trail Park. This is the artworks, the playground, and then the rest that we've built so far. So this is kind of a little bit of a centerpiece right now. And yeah, I just think from whatever direction the people come, they will notice this as a food stall. Not so much from here, but definitely from here. But yeah, let's be a people. And people are sitting down. Great. Okay, so let's say we're coming from here. A kid goes running to the playground. We're like, oh, cool. Maybe I can make some friends over here with all these people who don't eat. So, oh god, no, they're all stumping through here. That's not good. Oh, fresh at work. Okay. So, oh god. So, oh my god, no. But yeah, so this is what I mean by creating kind of a backdrop to the fries situation here. Obviously none of this is needed, but I just liked it. So, oh, no. A lot of people have the same idea as us and wanting to check the new thing out. Same here. This is not nice. They're all lining up but this is new. It'll go away. And this is also the first food thing we have in this entire thing. So here I actually wanted to have like the coffee machine because I thought it probably would look sort of mostly like a milkshake maker. But it's a bit empty here, but I think it works. And this, I know it doesn't really fit anything in the style, but I don't know, I just thought it was funny, like, if someone is sitting here and it's like, but yeah. So around here, this is the stairs. You can't tell because there's so many people. But that's the stairs. And then a bit of a planter, kind of a area to pass through to the aardvarks. No one's there. And then let's quickly go backstage here. Hello, fresh at work. So yeah, we have the fryer thing over here. She is fresh at work. And then I have a little bit of a cooling room, and that was not planned. This is so creepy. If you ever worked at like a bar or something, this is like a weird system of having boxes kind of like prepped up so that you don't have to lift them. So you can like stack them without having to lift them to get something out of the lower boxes. So I thought I'd create that sort of lazily. I think all of the backstage stuff here is sort of like it's there so that if you have a peek into it, it's not empty, but it's not like detailed out, if that makes sense. And then this is a little bit of a break room. It's a bit eclectic, which I like. I do think that break rooms are usually kind of like not as cozy. They are there's like boxes around and stuff. So I don't know. I figured this is probably sort of as break room as it gets. And it was a quick thing. I didn't want to spend much time on it. This is the thing in question where I don't know if it can stay. It does look so cool. So whoever made this, I mean, I'll find out and put it in the description anyway, but whoever made this, very, very cool. So it's a copy printer thing. But it came from an Office set, and the Office set definitely isn't Basegame friendly, but I don't know if in the printer specifically there's anything that is Basegame material, or not Basegame material. And then this is also from the Office set, but this is Basegame friendly. This is a shelf, and it says that, wait, it can't be, this is from the, oh no, why does this said that it was Basegame only, but I'm 100% sure that this piece right here is from the South America pack, right? Let's check. I knew it. Okay. Well, that's not good. So, yeah, I'll figure something out. Maybe this break room will go, but I'll definitely still link all the blueprints because I do think it looks quite good, and most of the time you're not building with just the base game. But I do like it, and then this recliner is also a blueprint of the workshop, so those two are from the same set. This is one thing. The shelf and the recliner is also two, and the rest I just threw in there. This right here with the bananas is kind of like, you know, in job description for office jobs, it always says like you'll get free fruit and tea. So I don't know, that just reminded me of that. So did I pause the game? Well, and then this from here with a good view on the playground. But yeah, I think that's all there is to show, actually. I hope you liked it. And, oh, wait. Let's just keep it paused. I hope you liked it. I hope to see you around another time, maybe for an actual habitat build and not just a fries seller. And yeah, I hope to see you around another time. Bye!